Hello, lovely people. I hope you all are doing well. I wanted to talk about an intellectualization tactic because there are many, but this is just one of them. And basically it's confusion. I've seen this as a pattern basically in a lot of different clients, mainly clients that are in deep denial about their childhood woundings, and clients that just don't want to accept the truth, don't want to feel the pain of the truth, basically. So whenever emotions start to come up, in a split second, they will, and I can see this happen, like in a split second, their eyes will switch and they'll quickly suppress the emotion and go into their head and go into intellectualizing and trying to understand. And you will see, maybe, let's say, you know, that their eyes will start to well up, and all of a sudden, I'm confused. So this happens in a split second, where you suppress or repress your emotions and all of a sudden go into your head. And basically you are avoiding feeling, and that's all you're doing. And to overcome that, you need to develop a desire to feel, and you need to catch yourself in those split seconds. And another thing is, you have to understand that you cannot process your emotions in your head. There's only a certain amount of understanding that you need. After that, it's really about shifting to the heart, which is about developing a desire to face the truth and to feel. Because what I found with some of these clients is, no matter how much I explain, you know, psychology, and then how our beliefs are formed in childhood and all of that, it doesn't matter how much I explain or how many resources I give and share, and even if they've read like 100 self-help books and psychology books, they still get confused. Which then basically just made me realize that, oh, this is not confusion, this is an intellectualization tactic. And basically beneath this confusion is fear, is deep fear of accepting the truth. Because remember that, you know, these harsh truths is painful. And to a child, to have the awareness that mommy doesn't love me, this is like a psychological death. And it's a child can go through an existential crisis, and in order to avoid that, it doesn't want to accept or see the truth. Obviously, you know, you're just a child, but now as an adult, you're in essence doing the same. You are avoiding accepting that truth, and as long as you are confused, you don't have to accept that truth. As long as you are confused, then you don't have to feel, you don't have to make choices, you don't have to make certain decisions, you don't have to take action because you are confused. Anyway, yeah, and obviously deep down beneath that, deep down, there's always grief. Grief of not feeling loved as a child, and that is in essence what you're avoiding. You don't want to accept that you were abused and that actually maybe you were not loved. Well, if you were abused, definitely you were not loved. So yeah, I hope that helps. Yeah, just notice if you're doing that without being aware that you're doing that. I also see people stuck in this pattern of wanting and needing to understand, and you can be in this pattern for years, for 10 years. I especially see this in relationships, where people will stay confused about what to do, whether to get divorced or not, for 10 years. And you can't be confused for 10 years. You're probably just avoiding making decisions, you're avoiding feeling the hurt, you're avoiding accepting the truth. Anyway, I could go on and on about this, but I'll stop rambling. So yeah, this is definitely an intellectualization tactic that you need to be aware of. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now.